Debian. It's the universal Linux distribution. It's the reason why hundreds of Linux distros exist. In one of my videos, I've talked about Linux Mint and why it's amazing. But for the past few days, I've tried out Debian. And here's a quick introduction to Debian. Basically, Debian 12, the latest version of Debian, is a stable version and you never get the updates for Debian. What this means is that your system will never break because of an update. Because you may have seen some memes or jokes online and they say you never get the updates for Debian. And you do, but most of the time your system will just stay there and absolutely no changes will happen to it. By this I don't mean you can change how Debian looks. You can change how Debian looks. I just meant that the system itself won't really update that much. You don't get a lot of feature updates in Debian. This is also the case for any Debian based distros like Ubuntu, where you get a major update on every 6 months or so. But in Debian 13 is the only release after a long time. And also in Debian 12 you will get almost the latest packages. For example, you get GNOME 43 and the latest version of GNOME is GNOME 44. But the drawback is Debian will stay on GNOME 43 even if GNOME versions reach 46 or so. By installing Debian, one nice thing you get is a very up-to-date Linux image. For example, if you download the testing version of Debian 12, you will get Linux image 6.12, which at the time of writing this script is the latest version, and something like Linux Mint will come with an older version. Now let's talk about who should actually use Debian and also why I switched to it and my opinion on it. Debian, as I said before, is a stable distro. Your system will not break unless you break it on purpose by doing stuff like deleting the root folder, which you shouldn't do since it is the system folder of Linux. It's also where you store your users' personal folders. And now, if you want to do production works like video editing, photo editing, writing, etc., you will like using Debian, since for the most of these works you would want a stable system. And you can do light gaming on Debian, and by light gaming I mean playing some small and fun games that can be installed with the package manager or from Steam. And if you want to do high gaming like with Proton, a compatibility layer that allows you to play Windows only games on Linux and super high-end games, then Debian is not for you. But you can definitely check out and see how it works for you. Debian also comes with all of the essential apps you need. Some may consider this bloatware, but they are actually very useful. And now if you ever want to install Debian, the hardest part is actually downloading the ISO. In the website there is a big download button, but that button does not have the latest and greatest versions or packages. If you search for the Debian weekly builds in a browser and click that link, then you can navigate to the ISO CD folder and install the Debian testing version. This version has App Package Manager have Trixie sources. What is Trixie? It's the codename for Debian 13. So you are getting packages from the future. But you will likely have problems where packages are not found. So to fix that, you can type this command sudo nano /etc/apt/sources.list. Here you will see the apt sources. You should see Trixie after the first two links in the file. Change that to bookworm and the package you are looking for will probably be available. Now here is why I switched to Debian. It's because I liked how Debian was. You don't need to update your system is stable and you get almost the newest packages. That sounds great to me. But of course it's going to be different for you. And now, make sure to update that subscribe button and so that it says subscribed, and same goes for the like button. Make sure to comment down any suggestions or corrections since I read all of my comments and reply to them. So that's it for now.